So, you guys, are you excited? Is this a chump match? Sorry, is this a grudge match?
No, it's not a grudge match. No, we randomly, suppose a random draw. I think they've thrown me against the nasty orc army on purpose, that kind of thing. That's what Keith Wilkinson thinks anyway.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it's all a ploy. Now, you did really well at Midlands Open. Are you going to repeat that success?
Well, I hope so. It's not turned out perfect. I haven't generated a gork for my first game, so it's interesting. I can't rely on my crutch anymore.
I know from when Mark's done it that foot of gork is really, really good. So has that kind of swung it in your favour?
It's not going to make a difference to my game plan, but it has made it a bit easier, I think. One less spell to worry about. In fact, I don't think you've got many spells to worry about now, to be honest. A few, but we'll see.
Yeah, are you excited for the game, though?
Oh, of course, been looking forward to it all week. He's a nice guy, so hopefully we'll have a good game.
He's a nice guy. Okay, well, best of luck. Are you looking hopeful for this game?
Skill cannons. No, it's all right. Survived the first turn, only suffered one wound, lost one crusher, so it's going well.
Yeah. Well, there seems to be lots of empty movement trays, but is that just because these are the movement trays you want to use?
I've sort of done a line reform. They wouldn't normally be in that formation, so I've just got extra movement trays out. I've not really lost anything yet, fortunately.
Oh, that's cool. So are you hopeful that your list is going to propel you to victory?
No, but it'll be fun. Just push it around. It's going to be fun to push around with a hangover, so...
You've got a hangover?
No, I will have. Anticipating Sunday.
Are you out-deploying your opponent?
I've got more drops. Unfortunately, he's got more armour than me, so it's not out-deploying, it's kind of conserving my strength.
Is it important for you to get that the first turn, do you think?
Not as much in this matchup because there's no shooting at me. If there was shooting, then it would be. So I need to get buffs and spells off. But against Chaos, I can hopefully take a turn or two.
Are you going to smash him off the board, mate?
Not likely.
Why'd you say that? You must have some tricks up your list.
History dictates I will not win this.
History. Oh, they've got history together. I'm sure you're talking about the armies, but I like the fact that I'm inventing a story.
I like it. I like the romantic side of it. I'll go with that.
How did your game just go?
It went very well. I wasn't too confident to start with, but I've got an ace up my sleeve in the form of a little goblin called Harry Snotter.
Is that his real name, or is that what you've dubbed him?
I've dubbed him that. It's going to become a cult. Follow him on Twitter as well. He's a Night Goblin War Boss with a wizarding hat, and in this game he rolled that final transmutation, so my tactic every turn was to pick up 6 dice, throw them, hope that 2 of them come up 6s, and then I take off his men.
And is that what happened?
Yeah, that Goblin probably earned me about 700 to 1,000 points, I think. You just roll some 6s and he takes off his level 4, takes off his Dreadlord.
So is this like putting the car in automatic and it just drives? Do you have to? Is there any skill?
Yeah, the rest of the army is prone to buggering the whole thing up, but as long as Harry does his stuff, as long as he rolls a good spell, it's quite good fun. And I took the Ragnarok Spider as well. That worked out quite well. That lasted the game with 1 wound left. Don't usually see those, but they're quite cool, so I thought I'd bring
I like it. Pick it up and show the boys and girls. Because I think that the paint job on this is lovely. And I like the little seating area at the top.
Yes, it's spacious and comfortable.
Absolutely, and it'll be on rightmove.com very soon. Well, thank you very much, and I hope you do really well.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So I'm here with a guy that spends a lot of his time when he's not making and selling models, climbing up walls. How did your game go, buddy?
Really good game, actually. Played against Stephen Slatcher's really fighty warriors. Sorry, I'm tired. 4 thunder stumps in there, 4 breath weapons, all of which can be used in the same turn. Really, really offensive list, actually. It got to turn 4, and it looked pretty crap for me. But luckily I got a few long charges off, ended up to get some magic into him.
So did you slaughter him?
10-10, but there were 16 molds of mine and 5 of his left on the board at the end, so cracking game. He grudged me after I took his Bretonnians in the last game and knew it would be a good one, so was happy to accept, and it was a complete mashup.
But a lot of fun, though, at the same time.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, death all round. He killed Epidemus really fast, which is a bit of a shame, but yeah, just amazing. Lots of big charges going off. Breath weapons everywhere, and it's so many wounds that you can kick out in 1 turn. Really good fun, though.
No, awesome. So was the creation of your list an easy thing to do with the comp?
Yeah, if anyone's comping out my list, they're a retard. It's the big pink chariots are pretty, but they don't do too much. They're good fun to play with. I mean, some packs may comp flyers, but half my stuff hovers anyway, so yeah, not an issue whatsoever.
Cool. Now, you've moved locations for your business now. You've moved to a big gaming centre. How's it going?
It's going really well, actually. I'm glad I'm not working this weekend. But yeah, it's really good. It's been a busy few weeks. We've got a lot of stuff on hand, and the Space Marines have been mental. They've been really, really crazy.
That is pew, 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 pew for the people that don't know.
Yep. I've learnt about them now. I had to pack them yesterday. Yep.
You dirty. I hope you wash your hands afterwards with that antibacterial stuff.
I did. We've got it there just next to them, just in case.
So, selling or painting or playing Warhammer, what do you prefer?
Not selling at the moment. I'm knackered. I would like. I've not had time to game or play for ages, so between playing and gaming, probably equally at the moment. This army definitely needs some TLC, as it's a bit battered, but I'm really enjoying the playing at the moment.
Okay, final thing. What's this?
He is. I've got 2 reminders on the table every game. I've got him and Pikachu. And the ghost is to remind people there's a character in one of my chariots, although the ghost's a bit prophetic in most games. She ends up dying. And then Pikachu is to remind me to bring on my flesh hounds, so he stands in the middle of the board, and then I'm meant to remember, which I didn't this turn.
Need to go. Well, there you go. Right, I'm up against the wall with 2 boys. How did that game go?
Well, unfortunately for Mark. I thought it was going to go a bit badly for a start. But when my Lamassu died really quite early, I think my magic dice were didn't roll above a 3 for the first three magic phases. And he died pretty damn quick. But then Mark managed to roll an extremely large amount of shite dice. Pardon my language there. Bad dice.
Derby accent.
No, not as far as I know. I don't know what a Derby accent is.
Keep on camera, dear. We want to see pretty face.
Okay, pretty face. Good. From there, it kind of went my way.
So, good game or annoying game?
It was a good game, yeah. It went to pot, but dice went in my favour. Things like charging, was it 3 or 4 crushes?
I think you got 3 crushes and skull
in the side of a Kadai with 1 wound. So I've got like 12 attacks hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s, and then he's got a ward save. I should do it, but I hit with 1 and then failed to wound.
What could you have done better?
I did kill some of them with your with the thing first. The Kadai's ability.
Yeah, no, that's true, yeah. So, still a bit dicey, I guess, but even so, I still think I had 3 guys left, didn't I?
Yeah, you had 2 guys and Skullcrusher left. Yeah, and
9 attacks.
But still
like I'm playing a tennis game going between the 2 of you.
I think it was the last 3 turns, he just did Ash Storm on my Demonette, so they couldn't do anything. The spell is stupid.
Is Ash Storm the same as the Storm Banner?
No. The Ash Storm just goes, you're a -1 to hit and -1 to shoot. In addition, you can't do the game. You can't play the game, basically.
Oh, boo!
Yeah, what it does is you can't charge, fly, march, cast magic.
So you can't do it. You can't play the game when the spell's cast on you, basically.
Well, I did like you. I don't anymore. Thank you very, very much, guys, and best of luck. Hello, Sailor.
Hello.
Do you like having open lists?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I know automatically he's going to take me off. He's got a cannon. I've got a dragon. He's going to take me off.
Fair enough. Are you confident with your list, though, or not, then?
No, not at all.
So why are you here?
Manhammer.
Manhammer. And what exactly does that mean?
Loads of large targets, getting took off by loads of cannons and getting drunk.
And you enjoy that, yeah?
Yeah.
And is it about the fun or is it about the alcohol?
The alcohol.
I like it. You heard it here first. Warhammer's not about men. It's about alcohol. Cheers, mate.
It's all right.
Can I just ask a question? Is this your own attire?
It is, yes. Yeah.
For any reason?
Yeah, I normally wear it underneath, but I thought I'd be a bit exhibitionist today and wear it outside. So, yeah, go. Now, this is a club thing. I perform the worst out of everybody over both systems, and I get to wear the bra.
So, from winning a tournament to wearing the bra?
Indeed. It's all about the beer.
It's all about, absolutely. So, how did your game go?
I got absolutely smashed. Absolutely smashed. Which is, it's a fun list. And I'm having fun, and I'm getting bad, and I'm drinking. I don't care.
What do you think the balance is? Because obviously you've been a tournament winner, and you're talking about fun now. What is the balance between competitive gaming and fun?
I think a lot to do with the rankings. That has a lot to do with people's how they play, but I'm not bothered about the rankings at all. So I come here, if I was bothered, I'd bring the Orcs and Goblins, that's my army. I play serious, I'm just having a laugh. I think the balance is whether it's a ranking tournament and if people are taking that seriously or not. I think that's the main thing.
See, I like that attitude. I think that's really, really good. So you're having fun. So I've just waddled over to the Grumpy Man's Corner. How are you feeling today? What's on your mind?
Grumpy. Grumpy is how I'm feeling.
Oh, bless.
No. Had a lovely game and been 20-0'd, so I'll be joining young Mr. Tom down there.
The best
in the bottom, yeah. So we're in the bottom table club, so we'll have some nice relaxed games next round. And all the guys. We've just discussing that we think there needs to be a slight change to the 20-0 system. We think it's too easy to get a 20-0.
Do you know what? I absolutely agree. At the last event, which shall never be named again, I got...
That event.
No, you didn't. I got 20-0'd quite a lot, but I killed 700 and something points of stuff, and I thought, at least I'm going to get 1 point. But actually, the threshold was 1,500, and I think that's wrong.
Yeah, we think, we're not sure, but we think that's left over from where it used to be 2,000 points a game. And maybe 2,250, wasn't it, sometimes? And I think probably if it was 200, it'd be a bit more like it, you know, or even 175 per increment, 1,750. But 1,500 is too few, I think, you know.
Are you happy, though, with your list and how you're playing it?
Oh, yeah, no, fine. Yeah. Not expecting to do very well. It's going to be a good fight. First time ever. We've got 7 Beastmen players here, so that makes it quite interesting because we're almost a mini tournament in ourselves.
Oh, best in race beasts.
Yeah, best in race beasts. So, trying to avoid all those demons and warriors that are fighting away up that end somewhere.
Cool, well, I hope you do. I hope you get best in race, mate.
Okay, thank you.
Right, so you're telling me that this dragon here is scratch built. Tell me about it.
Yeah. Manticore wings, Carnifex torso with a Carnifex claws, high off dragon head, because it's chaos 2-headed dragons. Flip him upside down, the eyes there for the second head. And the rest of it's just made up of green stuff and a bit of milliput. The tail started off with a paperclip, chaos spawn, end of the tail. And yeah.
It looks brilliant. I like it. Hello, sir. Just before you begin, you're just about to play dwarves. How do you feel about that? Are you excited or is it, oh, dwarves?
I'm going to wait to see what his war machines do to me first. I fought dwarves last night and I tabled them. So.
That's what we need to do to dwarves. Damn the dwarves. What army have you got with you?
Orc and Goblins. Yes, with a lot of hordes.
With a lot of what?
Hordes.
And are you confident with your list?
I was until I got beat last game. But then Warriors of Chaos, so...
Was it a big beat?
17-3. With a Demon Prince that was in a unit of Trolls, which shouldn't have been there, in hindsight. So
other than his artillery, what are you worried about in his list?
Not much, toe-to-toe. I've got a unit of Black Orcs and a unit of Savage Orcs, so it's more how much damage he does to me before I get to him.
I like it. Well, best of luck, mate.
Thank you very much.
So, Haristo, straight from the ETC into another tournament here. How does this differ?
Quite a lot. This is essentially uncomped compared to the ETC. Since I've kind of spoken to Dan and Russ about South Coast GT Comp, and gave some feedback on the dwarf stuff, I thought I'd take an anvil and try something very different.
And how's that playing out?
Very badly so far. You've got the uncanny ability to interview me every time after I have a bad game. I swear I do win things off camera every now and again.
Well, actually, you 20-0'd me, so yeah, I know he wins. But then that's not hard against me, is it?